Specifically this year, you're asked to get a little lost in who you think you are so you can uncover and help shape who you truly feel you are in this time, this moment, and who you're becoming. Welcome to Intuition Unlocked, the podcast empowering empathic women who feel misunderstood, overwhelmed, or disconnected from their intuition, begin to trust their sensitivities, find inner clarity, and show up with embodied, unstoppable confidence in their daily lives. I am your host, Olivia Ashley, an empath and intuitive, and I am so happy you're here. Welcome back to Intuition Unlocked and welcome into this new year of 2026. We are walking into a new energetic chapter together, and whether you're listening to this right at the beginning of the year or finding this episode whenever you're meant to, I trust there's something here for you, and I am truly so grateful you're here starting 2026 with me. So in today's episode, I'm going to share the intuitive energy theme for 2026, as well as some messages that came through from the Akashic Records around what this year is here to activate, illuminate, and move within you and this community. This episode is here to help you do three things. First, to help you better understand the overarching energetic tone of 2026 and why this year feels a little different from what we've had previously. Second is to give you better clarity and reassurance that if you've been feeling this foggy, uncertain way, that things are finally going to make sense. And third, to help you move into this year feeling more grounded, supportive, and trusting of yourself and your intuition as things begin to unfold and gain momentum. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and trust your own inner knowing as you listen. So take a breath with me, land here, and let's get into it. The 2026 energy theme I was given was the word potent. So with that, I feel the energy of this year is strong, that it's going to bring its own signature flavor and style all its own, and it's very unique. And how it's going to be interpreted or felt for each of you will be different. So while there's this core energy that is going to be felt by all of us, how you will interpret, digest, and experience the year is going to be relative to your own cycle, needs, and goals as a soul. Now, while that could be said of every year, there is something different that I'm feeling. And what I mean by that is I am shown a dial where everything is turned up to nearly max because 2026 is potent. It brings movement, clarity, action, and change. You are no longer shutting or even preparing. You are going to move into a period where you're living and reacting and in the moment. And while you may have a say in what happens most of the time, there's also a big portion, I'm shown about 1/3 of your year, where things such as people, opportunities, and experiences are going to be coming to you. So the universe is really showing up for you in a more physical, external manner, and then you'll be able to decide from there. Whereas what I've really seen and felt this last year and the year before was there was a lot of internal work, a lot of internal activations happening. And this year it's turning to more external aspects. And this potency that the year brings feels quite neutral. The unique aspects of it is more that it's focused on increasing, highlighting, and maximizing what you're going to experience. Because it's powerful and it's primed, right? That dial is turned all the way up, yet it's not forced. It's not going to be rushed. There's no need for you to rush or feel like you have to have everything ready or planned out to receive and do this. It's more that this year is asking you to be present and honest with yourself, to let yourself be seen, heard, expressed, and receptive to this potency because it is going to be felt. We're going to see a lot of external shifts and movement happening because of this. But what I'm shown is you are ready. So try to enjoy the ride best you can. So knowing that that is the energy of the year, here are 5 messages related to the year to help support you. Message 1, stepping out of the gray. I feel really excited about this message because much of last year, and even possibly the last 2 to 3 years, has been filled with this mist, this fog, this grayness to your path, to what's ahead in the next chapter. You've been in a void period where there were absolutely things happening and healing was taking place and growth was occurring. And yet when you sought clarity or felt really ready for that next step, it didn't quite appear, or it appeared, but things still felt misty and gray. So you may have felt some ambiguity and indecision around what choices to make or when resolution might finally happen. But that's shifting. In 2026, the fog lifts. You are leaving the gray void and you step into color. And I'm shown technicolor, lots of color. There's vibrancy. Things start making sense. It's like the snowball you've been quietly tending to and building, but it gets melted and you rebuild it, and then a storm comes and it disappears. Well, that snowball is finally getting the push it needed to roll down the hill, to grow, to expand, and become something different. Because as much as there's going to be color and more sense around certain aspects of yourself or your life, there's also this reality that something is building and there's change and transformation still happening. And knowing that, I can't tell you exactly what this is going to bring for you, what that snowball is going to turn into or transform into, but know that I see relief, I see potential, and your eyes wide with hope. So it feels very positive. It feels good that we get that breath, that we finally start to see the clouds clearing, and it's taking you somewhere. And you're asked to trust in all that's unfolded over the last year and few years, because things are going to start to make more sense now. Hindsight is where we really learn and can understand why things happen and what shapes us. And you just need to be present, be here, and take aligned action as you're called to. Message 2. Water your garden. With this potent power backing the year, you are reminded to make sure that you, yourself, are core to your year. So as you make your goals, as you set sights, and as things begin to pick up momentum, especially around spring and summer I'm seeing, your duty is to be tending to and watering your garden throughout the year. And what is your garden? In its simplest form, it's you. It's your body, your mind, your spirit, your home, your family, your well-being. It's the core aspects that keep you well, anchored, and balanced. And you're welcome to expand what is included in this garden, but take time to feel into what, who, how your garden is made up of, and what it will need to keep it flourishing. And this is important because the watering of your garden is what builds resilience. It's what gives you strength and courage to navigate your life. It allows you a stronger connection even to your intuition and your spirit team, so you can notice what's coming through to help steer you towards your highest good. So building your garden with all the tools ready to support yourself is going to be essential. Can you identify your rituals, habits, self-care practices, what movement you enjoy, community and nourishment you want to have or lean on throughout the year, and just have it in your garden space, right? If you have an actual garden, but all your tools are dispersed and they're not together and you don't have the things, then it's going to be hard to tend when the storm comes through or something really shifts. So be ready and know that this step will help fortify you for the year ahead. Message 3. Your voice and creations inspire. I'm shown this year is primed to help spread your message and energy if you're willing to express and share. Specifically, the vehicle that's going to help you do this is your voice. Your voice is ready to be heard, even more, even louder. And it has always been, but you've been in this gray, this void, this in-between. Things have been shifting, feeling uncertain, and you've been undergoing some big transformations. Yet in 2026, your voice is being activated in a new way. Your words, written or spoken, contain a frequency, an energy, and an impact on all those that hear, read, or feel it. Your words weave your reality in every moment. So the question becomes, what are you creating with them? Is it negative and critical, or is it positive and constructive? Are you withholding your voice, or are you speaking it loud and proud? Because you're impacting both yourself and those around you through your words. And as humans and creators, your voice is one of the main channels through which ideas are brought into reality. And that is core to this year. There are things that want to come forward, creations to be had, channelings that want to come through you to be shared out. And so what is your voice bringing to life right now? Is there something on your heart that you're wanting to start this year? And where it's being expressed matters. Whether it's in your family, your community, your work, in private or public, or internal or external, it doesn't necessarily matter. What matters is how you're expressing, how you're using it, and how you're being authentic or not. Because not everyone is here to share their voice or their creations on a big stage. Some of you will be. Yet you all are here to make an impact. And that's what I'm shown, is your voice rippling out into those around you, into where you're expressing it out. And so knowing that you are inspiring and expanding people, or you are contracting and limiting, depending on your tone, how you speak, what you speak. Your voice matters. What you create matters. So take heart in how you're showing up and expressing, and tune in and feel in, and then share out. Knowing that your voice is front and center, and that there is this rippling effect out that it's going to be carried. Really tend to your words, weave your words, and notice what's created from it. Message 4, trials of fire. With 2026 having this potent energy, there is a strong connection to the element of fire, which brings heat, action, swiftness, illumination, even concealment, also rebirth and vision. And with that element of fire and those descriptions of what it could bring, this message shares that many of you will face your own trials of fire this year. And that may sound daunting. It's very purposeful. You should not hold any fear or worry by hearing this message, because these trials are related to the soul lessons and missions each of you carry. They come forward to test you, shape you, give you a lesson, and help catapult you into the next phase of your life. And knowing that, do you feel ready? Do you feel excited? Do you feel scared? What does that bring? Because it's going to illuminate and bring a lot forward for you. Is what you've been asking for, wanting, or trying to manifest actually what's right for you? All these things you're going to find out. And remember that what is meant for you will not miss you. If things don't come together, if things fall apart or something ends, trust that it's doing so to reroute you. And if opportunities come and they feel deeply aligned, go for them and do your best while letting go of the outcome. Your role this year is to be present, to trust and listen to your intuition, and to trust the universe is weaving everything together in your best interest. You can't always understand what's happening until you're much further past it. So whatever feels big, pivotal, or meaningful to you in this year is part of these trials. And I'm shown they are going to be swift, breathtaking, and ultimately life-changing in certain forms. Yet remember, life-changing does not have to be loud or external always. Sometimes it is. Yet even the smallest aha that you have can alter the course of your existence. So do not fret or worry about what trials you're going to face. Know that they will naturally come up as they are needed, and you are ready for them. These trials come with the charge of fire to enhance and potentiate your path. So try to embrace it, stay open, and trust in yourself. That's what you've been building and cultivating these last few years. It's what you've been preparing for. And stay open and positive to the best of your ability to receive and navigate what comes forward. Message 5 and the last message: not all who wander are lost. I really want you to feel this into your heart, because there is a very beautiful sentiment in this message. This year offers you an invitation to wander, to try on new hats, styles, identities, and experiences in the spirit of exploring more of who you are. We are often taught that to find contentment, to build identity, to have worth, is to do so through a specific goal, achievement of the goal, and then all will be well. Yet over time, we get confused. Our identity becomes wrapped up in these specific things or exclusive to these goals. So a title, a role, a hobby, an achievement, and we lose ourselves sometimes. Sometimes we find ourselves through them, and that's beautiful too. Yet what I see here in this message is that you're ready to explore some other avenues in your life related to experiences, identities, goals, transformation. Specifically this year, you're asked to get a little lost in who you think you are so you can uncover and help shape who you truly feel you are in this time, this moment, and who you're becoming. There's nothing wrong with what your life is and looks like, but it's a time of growth, and it's okay to outgrow things. It's okay to change, to become something new and dive into the unfamiliar. And yet, as creatures of habit and safety, I know how hard that can be. We cling to what's familiar. We cling to our routine. We cling to our identity. And you're not asked to throw everything out. Not at all. Yet I'm shown that there's more for you to explore. And if this message resonates with you or even triggers you a bit, this is your invitation to do so. To give yourself permission to loosen the rigidity around your plans or linear thinking this year. Can you allow yourself to try new things, explore new interests, go new places, or even revisit old ones? Try not to get caught up in whether these things, these experiences, these aspects you're learning or taking on need to work out. You don't have to become the master of them or fully take on and embody this new identity or experience. What's important here is to wander without expectation, to explore, experience, have curiosity, and say yes a little bit more so you can expand. Your energy field expands. The people, the ideas, the opportunities, what you experience gets to have more breadth and expansion. And while you're doing so, maybe you feel a little bit lost as you try these new things on, but you are not lost. You are a courageous explorer expanding your view. So have fun with it. Do your best to wander and find wonder in your life. So that is the energy. Those were the messages for you. And as I close this episode, here are a few things to remember as you move into this new year. 2026 is a potent year. It's one of movement, clarity, and activation. The fog you've been sitting in is lifting. It won't happen all at once, but it feels like there's clarity coming. With that though, you don't have to have everything figured out even so. You're just asked to stay present, tend to yourself, trust and use your voice, and meet challenges with openness. Because you're here to explore this year. This year, while potent, is also very focused on growth and exploration. So let this year meet you where you are. Let yourself respond honestly and in real time. And remember that you are supported, guided, and so intuitive. You have the resources you need. You have the insight you need. And you have community to support you. Thank you so much for being here, for starting your 2026 with me. It truly means the world to share this space with you. If you enjoyed this episode or it supported you in any way, I'd be so grateful if you shared it with a friend or left a rating and review wherever you listen to this podcast. Until next week, trust yourself, trust your intuition, and take gentle care as you move into 2026. Thank you for joining me on Intuition Unlocked. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of insight, guidance, or intuitive inspiration. To dive deeper into our community and get access to exclusive content, head to my website at www.olivia-ashley.com and subscribe to my newsletter. You can also connect with me on Instagram at wildlyolivia for daily inspiration and updates. Remember, your intuition is your superpower. Trust it, nurture it, and let it guide you. Until next time, I'm Olivia Ashley, and I can't wait to connect with you again.